About that time, Grandpa Chansey dropped the G from the end of his name. It had been the Hardings all along until he dropped the G, and the name then was spelled Hardin. His brother Harry G did not drop the G. So we really have two names to think about when we're thinking about ancestors and relatives and all of that.
Do you have any idea why?
Only by conjecture. I don't really know. I asked a great aunt one time, and she suggested that oftentimes in language, particularly pioneers and all, would drop the G from the ending of a word, and that she thought maybe that might be a reason. We just don't really know for sure. General A.C. died in 1874, and I wondered if there might be some friction between General A.C.'s family and Grandpa Chansey. But whether or not that's true, I have no idea. In any event, they started the Second National Bank, and they were doing it in 1874, but it actually opened for business in January of 1875. Sometime after it got started, when Grandpa Chansey passed away, Harry G. replaced him, and then following that, Harry G.'s two sons followed him in the bank. One of those sons, Fred, was a state senator from this area for a 4-year term back in, I think it was the 1890s or sometime like that. So there again, they were doing other things besides the banking business. In my great-grandfather, Delavan S. Hardin, followed them at the bank. He's described in history books as a capitalist, and he had some farmland, but in addition to that, he was a developer of the Edison Illuminating Company, which I assume was a utility for Monmouth, probably an electric utility of some type. In addition to that, he was involved with the Weir pottery and the Monmouth pottery. Delavan had, and he enlisted in the Civil War, and then came back. When he came back after the Civil War, he went to work in the bank and pursued his other businesses.